Okay, so we've checked out the A section and we've checked out the B section. There's only one section left, that's the C section. So let's have a quick talk about that and then talk about how we can put the whole thing together. Now, the really cool thing about this tune is that the C section is actually something we've already seen before. It's the same as in the A section, the second half. So if you look at your music, C section starts at bar 29, and bar 29, 30, 31, 32 is exactly the same as bar 13, 14, 15, and 16. So we know all about those chords and how to play over them, and we've already looked at those in the previous lesson. And then the last four bars, 33, 34, 35, and 36, is the same as 17, 18, 19, and 20, except we don't go to the G7, so we stay on the A major 7. Now in the music it's written A6 for bar 35, but the notes choices are exactly the same. So we already know the notes for the C section, we already know how to improvise over it. So now what we need to do is talk about how we can put the whole thing together. So here's a couple of ideas for you. First of all, I definitely suggest spending some time getting the backing track that goes through the whole tune twice, improvising through a couple of times and getting used to the process of moving from one section of soloing into the next section and try to get a solo that flows all the way through. Now, a great thing to think about when you're doing this is to think about how you can build your solo in intensity as you go through. So starting off simple, getting more complicated, I suppose, but also you can do it by starting at the bottom of your range and then gradually building up your range. I'm not talking going from low B flat all the way up to high F, but just a gradual increase in pitch as you're going up your range will help to increase the energy and intensity of the solo. So practice working through the whole form. And remember, keep it simple, simple melodies, simple rhythms, stick to those mode choices that I've given you. Now, one final idea which will really help you with performing this piece of music, because the whole point of this jazz performance pack format is to give you something that you can stick into your repertoire so you can then go and perform with it. So this final idea is about the way you might use this tune in a practical situation. Now, the main backing track goes through the whole thing twice. So we start at the top, we play the melody, and then the DS takes us back to figure A, and at that point you would start doing your solo. But a great way to put this tune together is when we go back to figure A for the second time, at that point do your improvising, but only over the A section, and then pick the melody back up in the middle section at figure B. That way you get a lovely whole balanced performance where you play the melody, you do a bit of improvising, and then you come back to the melody again to take it out. And that works so well, the audience really can understand that, and they can, it's logical to their ears. So balancing out a solo like that is a really good way to keep the melody going, but also get some improvising in. And you've got all the tools you need to be able to do that, because you've got the backing track and you've got the sheet music. So all that's left to say now is go and have some fun with this tune. Don't forget to explore some recordings of this to get some inspiration of other players, and set yourself a target of actually making your own video or audio recording of this tune. I would love to see you share this in the Facebook group of you playing all the way through twice with that solo over the A section, and put the video in the Facebook group so we can all have a look and congratulate you on how amazing you sound. So well done for making it through this lesson, and leave me some comments, let me know what you think. Keep practicing hard. I'll catch you next time.